wonderful sweet baby. So today I want to talk about Cardi B and the behavior that she is starting to exude as of late. Now, I know that I can't be the only person that is noticing that Cardi B's behavior as well as her mental seems extremely erratic lately. I know that I might get dragged from our particular community and a particular fan base, but this must be said. I just want to first start off by saying that I am a Cardi B fan. And I know that Nicki Minaj is also going to be brought up, and I just want to say that I am a Nicki Minaj fan as well. Because unlike you weird people that zone in on one person and you want to be fans of that one person because you want to cause complete chaos in between the both of them, I'm actually fans of the both of them. But just like I would call out Nicki Minaj, I'm going to also call out Cardi B. So there's just a few things that I want to discuss in regards to Cardi B. The first thing being music. I've noticed that as of late, Cardi B has not even been really releasing music. The most that she does with music is doing features. And then I've noticed that she does a lot of different shows and things of that nature in which she does do her music, but she's doing it in a way in which she's just performing super old songs that we've already heard before. So like recently, she had done a TikTok event in which she had done a concert. In doing that concert, 9.1 million viewers had attended. And the thing is, it wasn't even really an actual event. It was kind of like they had her in a room and then millions of viewers could just watch. And I'm sure they didn't just give her, $100,000 for this event. They probably gave her a ton of money just to do this. That actually brings me to my next point, which is that I don't think that Cardi even really wants to do music anymore. I'm starting to feel like she's extremely content with doing businesses such as her whip shots and clothing lines and Barbie dolls for people, but the last thing that she really truly wants to do is music at this point. I think that instead of her admitting that she's outgrown the music scene, she's just going to continue to keep doing features so she's at least relevant in the music game of some sort. And she'll do it with the rap girlies that are trending and popping. So, of course, she could be attached to that name. And her name attached to their name would just be great for her. But I think that, honestly, Cardi is more drawn to business and fashion and things of that nature. Because that's what seems to really make her happy these days. Due to all the rap beefs and things that she's getting into with all of these females. And the thing is, I'm starting to notice that she's not going to do music anymore because she doesn't know if it will do numbers like she wants it to. A lot of the rap girlies are really, really struggling when it comes down to selling their albums. And I don't think that Cardi wants to be associated with that as well. Because at the end of the day, that is embarrassing. So she's just going to continue to keep doing events in which they're going to pay her huge amounts of money to make appearances because of her name. So she's just going to continue to let people wait for her to put out a huge album because she's doing the tactic similar to Rihanna, which is the longer that you make people wait for an album, the more people will anticipate it and want to actually go buy it. So another thing is that Cardi is actually a mom at the end of the day, and she has 2 kids. And it seems like as of right now, she doesn't really want to do music or do things where she has to exude too much energy, be gone for late nights and, things of that nature, because that's kind of how the studio is. At this point, I think that she'd rather just be around her children and be a mom, do things in which she could be, gone during the day and be back at night with her babies. I truly think that Cardi B does also have body dysmorphia as well as depression and anxiety, and it's just taking a toll on her as well too. Let's be real. Cardi B has done extreme amounts to her appearance. From the look of her nose to the look of her teeth to her boobs to her butt, her stomach, she has gotten a ton of work done. And these fans never let her rest in regards to the way she looks. So I think that that's also a toll on her mental health and the way that her behavior is and why she seems so erratic. And we can't forget her separation between her and her husband constantly going out there and communicating with her ops and embarrassing her 24/7. And lastly, we can't forget all of the open pending cases that Cardi's had over the course of the years. So this woman has had a great deal of things that she's gone through, in which has caused for her to just completely go mad and insane over the course of these last couple of years. I just also want to mention that I seen this on Hollywood Unlocked just the other day, that she was fighting illnesses ahead of the time of her performance that she had to push through for. Now, I'm not exactly sure what type of an illness this was, but I feel like maybe, Cardi B's body is going through it, seeing as all of the constant surgeries that she has had. So here's my thoughts. When it comes to Cardi, I truly am a fan of hers. But lately, I'm not going to lie, she has truly been getting on my nerves. I really wish that half of the time she would exude as much energy as she does going live and going on Clubhouse that she does going into putting in her music as well as her crafts. Because the huge, fight that her and Offset had, and her yelling at her fans and yelling at people in general, just for her to more than likely end back up with this man, it's truly embarrassing. Like, hearing her scream, holler, and cry while recording herself doing this, that put me in a form of secondhand embarrassment, especially as a woman watching another woman that seems to be all about empowerment and women doing what it is that are ways in being empowered. It was just really crazy seeing her do those things. I honestly and truly just hope that moving forward, we don't hear any more about Cardi B and Offset being at odds, because that is what happens when you are in a marriage. You're beefing one minute and then you're loving each other in the next. I would really appreciate if she just goes out there and gives her fans what they truly. If what makes her happy is just doing little events here and there and showing up for her fans, and mainly not doing music but giving fans other things that she does, then that would be great for her to do. But she truly does have fans that really mess with her music. So my whole thing is, if you're not going to give your fans an album, just be upfront and honest about that, so then your fans know that you have chosen the path of a businesswoman and a Clubhouse host, and that is what you will be doing from now on if they really want engagement from you. But that's my opinion. What's yours?